Hello, welcome back to another vlog. I have no idea why I've started waving to begin with, but we're just gonna roll with it. I hope everyone is, well, I don't know why I did that. Why did I do that? I'm not starting again because I've done this 3 times now because I keep waffling and I'm not trying to say what I want to say, which was an update. I want to start off with a bit of an update because I don't really sit down and talk to the camera and give you a bit of an update and backtrack of what the goal is moving forward and where I'm at and what I'm doing. So I'm gonna do that, start off with the video, and then we're gonna crack on with the rest of the bits that we need to do. I want to backtrack to last year. Competed in September, PCA show, won the class. Buzzing. I can't believe that's over a fucking year ago now. And since then, I've been in my off season to then come back in 2026, bigger, better, and aiming for more. Let's fucking go. Went into my off season post show, took some time off over Christmas when I went to Thailand for Christmas. Fucking would recommend 100%. A little bit busy, but I would 100% recommend going if that's sort of thing. I remember Christmas Day I was on the beach. The waves were like 10 foot high. And I was like, what a life to be living. I'm on the beach being absolutely whacked out by waves on Christmas Day and having a few beers and then smoking a spliff later. Great day, honestly, amazing. Took some time off at Thailand, came back in the new year, went into a surplus for like 24 weeks, then had a little 6-week diet. And now I'm into my 9th week of my surplus phase. So things have been going well so far. I'm sitting around 15 kilos above stage weight. So I competed at 70 kilos. I'm now 85 kilos. And this is like the comfortable sort of weight that my body wants to be at right now. Bear in mind, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm 5'5", okay? So 85 kilos is quite heavy for someone who's 5'5". Well, heavy for me anyway. Can't talk for other people. So things have been going well. I did my first cycle at the beginning of this year, and now I'm doing my second cycle. So for anyone interested, I'm running 200 test, 100 primo, and 8 IUs of Lantus daily. Now, some of you may look at that and go, well, that's not a cycle and blah, 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 and whatever. Like, this is my values, this is what I'm doing, and this is what my body, it's just what I believe in, okay? I'm not like a big, heavy steroid user. I don't ever want to be a big, heavy steroid user. I'm just sticking to being an inside out natural bodybuilder. You know, the training, nutrition, and then the supplements like the steroids are the cutting edge. They're just the icing on the cake is what I like to use it. I'll be honest with you, I've been having a few problems with my testosterone injection. So recent weeks, 2 weeks now, I've had severe like pain after doing the injection. Did my rear delt yesterday and I've woken up this morning and my rear delt is so inflamed. And last week it was my side delt, and then the week before that it was my lat. I'm obviously doing my primo and testosterone injections at the same time. So I do more primo than what I do testosterone, and I have no issues with primo injections. Like for example, I did my side delt yesterday, no problems at all. Woken up today feeling really fine. My rear delt though, however, that was a testosterone one, it ain't good. It kind of feels like having a dead arm. So imagine being back at school and someone fucking punched you in the arm like that. You have that dead arm sort of feeling. It's kind of like I've got that today and like feel like quite restricted. And you know, I'll keep it honest with you. This is the reality of using underground lab stuff. You know, you do run the risk of not knowing what exactly is in it. And I've had this a few times now with my testosterones where I've had it for a certain period of time. Let's say I've had the vial for like 6 months and I've not gone through it all. And for some reason it just like doesn't end up, I don't react well to it towards the end, which is interesting. So I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more. I am due a deload, so I've been going now for 8 weeks without a deload. I remember when I was at the beginning of my bodybuilding journey, 3 weeks in a row without taking a single rest day. Now I can barely do 2 or 3 days in a row, if that makes sense. So typically after sort of 6 to 8 weeks is where I start noticing the signs of needing a deload. So the big ones for me is my sleep. My sleep becomes like really broken, the best word to use it, broken, and I wake up and I don't feel like I've slept, and then I kind of get halfway through the day and I'm just like really like brain fogged and just tired. And I also noticed like my focus in the gym, like my drive to want to go to the gym is like a lot lower. I know my body inside out now. I've been doing this for fucking years. You kind of get to know these sort of symptoms a little bit more. And I always used to be scared of taking time off the gym because I thought, oh, you know what, I'm gonna lose muscle, I'm gonna get small. The perfect analogy I like to use in this is that you've always got to take 1 step back to take 2 steps forward. And if you're driving a car right now, hopefully you're not watching this and driving, when you get in your car, eventually you've got to put your foot on the brake, right? You can't keep putting your foot down the accelerator because what's gonna happen? You're gonna run out of petrol or you're gonna crash and probably fucking die. And that's the last thing we want, right? So I'm gonna take a step back to take 2 steps forward. I'm gonna take 4 days off. In that time, around sort of day 3, day 4, I'm gonna get some blood work done because as we know, some markers are gonna be affected by resistance training and training the way that we do. So I wanna make sure that I get a full analysis of where I'm at whilst being on cycle and not avoid that. And obviously I can change my stack design and I can look at obviously whether the drugs are doing the right thing or whether they're not doing the right thing or whether there are some potential issues that I need to reevaluate within my stack or my supplementation that I'm using with that. It's all very complicated, okay? But we'll go through that in today's, not today's video, but we'll go through through that over the next couple of weeks. I'm in for my final upper body session today, which is going to be at Ultraflex Derby, so we're going to run through all of that. That was a little bit of an update. Haven't done that for a while, so I'm going to continue giving you like some weekly or every sort of, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just fucking freestyling this right now, but I'm going to continue giving you updates. Hope you enjoy today's vlog. Let's get into it. Let's start fucking waffling, and yeah, enjoy. So have some fucking fun, all right? We'll have some fucking fun. Okay, so every morning I have a scoop of electrolytes. I'm using Hydromax from Strom. This one, in my opinion, is the best one out there. I tried, funny enough, Perform electrolytes because they were going on discount, and I was thinking, let's grab some, let's try some. Honestly, the worst electrolytes I've ever fucking used. Couldn't get off the toilet 4, 5, 6 times a day of just liquid diarrhea. I removed it, I was totally fine. And I was looking at the ingredients, and I'm not sure if I've got it in the cupboard anymore. No, I think we got rid of it, thank fuck. But the ingredients, like too much magnesium to the point I just couldn't get off the toilet. Just could not get off the toilet. So if you're using the Perform one, get rid of it. It's fucking shit. And it tastes terrible. I mean, I thought, oh, you know, the proteins are really good, so I can imagine the electrolytes are gonna taste really good. Nah. But the Strom one, cherry flavor, sorry. This one's the goat for me. So get yourself a Strom. This is like 90 servings. This can last you a fucking decent amount of time. I have this in the morning, and I'll have this whilst I train as well. It's always been the absolute goat. Can't beat a good old morning walk. Look at all the leaves on the floor. It's lovely. I like autumn because it's like a mixture between, it's not too cold yet, but it's starting to get a little bit chilly in the mornings. It's Saturday morning, so it's a little bit quieter as well. It's my favorite time of the day. Anyway, just catching up with Vicky and the dogs because they've sprinted ahead of me. I haven't brought my phone on this walk because I found myself being a little bit guilty of, like, bear in mind it's 6:45 in the morning, okay? Don't need to be responding to messages straight away. Don't need to be definitely scrolling on social media in the mornings, right? And I found myself being a little bit guilty of not being present on walks. And I think when you go for walks, like if you're sitting there scrolling on your phone, like what's the fucking point in going for a walk, okay? Like just be in the moment, like appreciate this, because I must be getting old, guys. I must be getting old because this is beautiful, you know? And, you know, taking a deep breath in the morning just makes me feel really good. I don't know why I'm being so bit weird this morning, George, what I'm saying. But yeah, I've found myself not being that present, and I want to be more present. And there's nothing worse than watching someone walk their dog and they're just on their phone like this, head down. And I'm like trying to walk past them with my 50-kilo German Shepherd, and they're just so oblivious to it. I'm just like, just get off your phone, bruv. Like, just actually spend time with your dog. Anyway, going off on one, he says, whilst recording a vlog this morning. I'm gonna be present, see the dogs, have a good time. Let's fucking go. These will see me on the other side of the fucking field. Look at him. Come on then, big boy. Come on then, big boy. Come on then. Hello, my big boy. Whoa, whoa. What you got there? You got your little stick, have you? Yeah? You got your little stick, have you? You gonna watch them? Yeah, that's it. Good boy. Fucking love Diesel. Although he is a fucking annoying twat sometimes, he's my twat, and I love him to pieces. I wouldn't change for the world. Go on, Mengi. Good girl. Where's she? Yeah, good girl. Straight back from the walk, straight into meal number 2. This is one of my bigger meals of the day. I've got 150 grams of raw weight jasmine rice in there, 150 grams of beef mince, a little bit of kimchi on the side there with some broccoli and cauliflower, about 50 grams of veg somewhere in the mix there. And then I've got 200 grams of pineapple. We went to Tesco's yesterday and we bought some of this sweet chili jam, Nando's version. I thought, I don't know if it's going to be too hot for me, but I had it yesterday. I'm going to have it again today. And to be honest with you, I am a big fan. I really, really like it. I've got, in my older age now, I've got into like sweet chili sauces. Like before when I was growing up, like I can't deal with heat at all. Like I had no pleasure from sweating and having fucking sniffles whilst eating food. I couldn't think of anything worse. However, as I've got a little bit older now, I do like it. So if you haven't tried this, I would definitely recommend it. Tell you what, Vicky's actually smashed it with the pre-workout. As you guys know, cream of rice oat combination. But what she has done is, because we ran out of protein, we've not got enough left. She's mixed 2 flavors together. So we've got cookie dough one just here, and then this one, what's the other one? sticky toffee pudding in the other one. So we've got 2 separate whey sludges. I think there's 25 grams each, so 50 grams total, but 2 different flavors in your cream of rice oat bowl. It's definitely worth trying in my opinion, definitely worth trying. So this is a pre-workout meal. We're gonna fucking scoff this and get fucking massive. Let's fucking go. On the way to the gymnasium, got my double espresso. Got some Starbucks ones instead of the McDonald's ones because they were paying like £2 fucking something for.
Espresso.
Huh?
Espresso.
What did I say?
Starbucks.
Shit. Yeah, McDonald's ones. Is that bogey on my left? Oh shit. Bogey on my left nostril and I can't fucking talk straight. So yeah, I was saying how I was buying McDonald's ones and they're like £2 something. I just got an espresso, double espressos, and they cost like 60p. So I'm able to get like probably 4 of those for the same price as one from McDonald's. So save myself a little bit of dollar in I. Right, so hoping you can hear me. I am, of course, at the Mecca Ultraflex Derby, the best Ultraflex in my opinion. If you haven't been here, it's well worth the trip. Like I said in my previous videos, like grab an Airbnb with a few boys, just come do like push-pull legs and just experience the atmosphere and the vibe here. And that's one really important thing that I think is important to make progress with your physique is like the environment that you're in. Like, don't get me wrong, like a gym is a gym at the end of the day, fucking a barbell is a barbell, pure gym's a pure, whatever. But the big difference for me here is just like the atmosphere and being around people that are better than you and how you can use that as motivation, because often or not, when we are around people that are better than us, we look at it as a negative, like, oh, I wish I was as big as him, or I wish I was doing the stuff that he's doing in the gym. Nah, fuck that. Have the mentality of, this is what I'm working towards, you know, and I use this as fuel and motivation to become a better person, to push my limits, to actually see what is capable, because it is capable. If they're doing it, you can certainly do it as well. So it is very busy in here. I'm a little bit overwhelmed, funny enough. Been going to the gym 10 years now and I still get overwhelmed. So I'll try and record as much as I can. I'm in upper today. It's my final session before I deload. So I'm just gonna basically just freestyle it a little bit, just have a little bit of fun. I'm probably gonna do 3 exercises for chest and shoulders, and then I'm gonna do 3 back exercises, then I'll do like an arm superset. So maybe like 8 exercises in total. We'll see what's available, because I say that, I've pre-planned it in my head. I'll go downstairs and fucking everyone will be using the same machines that I want to be using. So we might have to do what's needed. And what's important in this situation is don't be that person that sits there, waits 20 minutes for the machine to be available. Like, just find something that's like, because what happens is like you lose your, you know, focus, and then you're sitting there 20 minutes and then you're there for like 2.5, 3 hours and it gets boring. Nobody wants to do that, let's be honest. So make sure the intensity is high and focus on your quality and fucking get after it. So let's go. Hello and welcome to the voiceover. I've got you balanced on a box of pens right now and 2 books. So I'm praying to God this camera does not fall, okay? Touch wood, please don't fall, because that will be terrible. Anyway, workout time. Abs, starting off with the decline crunch. Every time I come to Ultraflex, I'll just use this because it's such a unique machine that no other gym really ever has it. So if you come here, use this, it's great. I often do abs 3-4 times a week at the moment. Always do it at the beginning of the training sessions because I can't be asked to do it at the end. And as I've always said, the quality is going to be so much higher when you do it at the beginning of your training session. And guys, if you're competing, planning to compete, I always see it, people, they get lazy in the bulks, their off seasons, they don't train their abs, and when they diet down, they look like a bag of shit. They have no abs whatsoever. Despite how lean they are, their abs are just shit, and it just comes down to not having the muscle there in the first place. So train your abs whilst bulking. A lot of people are like, well, I can't see it, you know, but it's still just like every other muscle group, right? Why wouldn't you train it? Hit 2.5 plates on the incline Cybex press, which was actually a PR for me today. I'm a shit incline presser. I've always not been great at it. It's just something that I just have a love-hate relationship with it. I kind of like correlate my enjoyment to how strong I am, and if I'm not strong, I don't enjoy it. But 2.5 plates, I'll take that for me, and did 2 plates for a set of like 10 or 11, I think it was here. So yeah, good progress there. I'm hoping one day I'll be able to do 3 plates, because I think that's like, in my head, that's what's strong, even though it doesn't matter. but it does matter to me, basically. So 2.5 plates, I did 5 reps, 6 reps there, and then I did 2 plates here. I went for a slightly wider grip on the second set because I thought my grip on the first set was a little bit too narrow. Obviously, the narrower the grip, the more tricep involvement. Obviously, the wider the grip is going to be, the more chest. And of course, I want to be using my chest when doing this. I don't want to be relying on my triceps too much. I went onto this Atlanta single arm pull down. First time I've ever done this. I just thought, why not give it a go? I've seen a few people use it. I was a little bit ambitious here with the 3.5 plates aside. I got to like rep 2 or rep 3 and I was like, oh, this is a bit too heavy, George, but I just said, fuck it, I'm just going to keep going. I should have really just dropped the weight and just reset. And the reason why it was too heavy is because you see what I'm doing here, I'm just rotating the torso around. I want to keep that torso a little bit more fixed, especially when hitting my lats. But either way, it did feel nice, and I did drop it down on the second set and just focus on higher reps, because 6 reps on a lat pull down just doesn't make sense to me. And yeah, felt a ton better for it. Moved on to the Nautilus pec fly. This Nautilus pec fly is fucking amazing. Well done to Nautilus for designing something like this, because it's very unique and it fits really well, because the goal here is to actually think about your elbows coming together rather than your hands. And for someone like myself, who when I do a pec fly, I get really bad bicep pumps, I get bad can't get my fucking words out, bad tendonitis. And without holding on to anything, it just allows me to focus on contracting my chest and bringing those elbows together, which is so much more comfortable on my shoulders, my elbows, my wrists, and my biceps. So if you've got one of these, fucking use it, because it's absolutely great. One thing that I'll say about isolation work like this is treat it like a compound. I see so many people when they're doing the isolation stuff, they train like absolute pussy holes. They just train I watch it, I'm just like, come on now, send it. Send it to failure, treat it like any other exercise. I don't know why people then hold back. Look, I'm sending it here. I can't do any more. That's how you need to treat your isolations. It isn't a walk in a park. It isn't just, oh, you know what, I'll just chase a pump and get it done. No, it's a case of, still train hard, still train with fucking decent intensity, okay? Decided to use this Arsenal low row type machine. As you can see, they've got 3 types of low rows here, so I don't really ever use this one, so I thought I would give it a go. Went for a bit of a higher rep range here, 10 to sort of 12 repetitions. And what I really like about this machine is exactly how I want a low row to be, which is elbows nice and high. Can you see the elbow and where the elbow direction is going? You can see my upper back musculature is engaged, and you can also see the fucking rolls on the back of my head here. Look at the creases on the back of my head. You're getting a fat bastard when you've got creases at the back of your head like I do. I need a haircut as well. Absolutely terrible trim. But yeah, same rules apply. Sending it, sweating like a motherfucker on this as well for some reason. Just started sweating after that. Moved on to, in my opinion, best chest press machine out there, the Prime pin loaded machine. The only real issue with this, which is a problem for stronger, I mean, I'm not strong at all, but I did the stack here for God knows how many reps, 5 or 6 or 7 maybe. Some lovely facials is here. Well, look at the state of my face when I'm pressing, but this shit is not meant to be pretty. If you're training and think, fuck, I'm gonna look so handsome when I'm doing this, you ain't gonna be trained hard enough. Or you must be really fucking good looking if you're pulling facials and still looking fucking team handsome. That machine is really nice. I like it. I get on with it really well, and it's good for the ego, because I'm stacking it. I feel good. I feel like I'm boss. As you can see, I need to work on my relationship with weights. Just because you're not quote unquote strong doesn't mean you're not progressing. Okay. I took a step back on the literally took a step back on this single arm hammer strength row, because I have done 5 plates on this quite comfortably, and I've just moved weight, okay? And I really struggle with my lats, and lats is an area that I want to improve. So I dropped it down to 3.5, and I was just really focusing in on what I need to do with this, which is basically just driving the elbow down to the hip. So all I try and say to a lot of people is just try and imagine there's a string attached to your elbow and your hip. And all you're simply doing is you're trying to pull that string towards your hip. That's a simple cue to hit your lats, okay? So this actually felt a lot better, and it just goes to show yeah, you can do 5 plates on this and just row it, but you're not actually using your lats, okay? Prime dip, honestly, best dip machine out there. It's a shame it's like £8,000. I googled it the other day, like 8 grand for just a machine like this, which is absolutely mental. But if you've got access to one of these dip machines, it's incredible. I absolutely love it. I get on with it so well. I'm trying to make this a little bit more chest focused, so as you can see, I'm slightly leant forward. And again, you're always going to get a little bit of tricep when doing something like this, but it feels absolutely on the money, absolutely on the money. So again, use that to your advantage if you've got pieces of equipment like this. And I thought, fuck it, I'll just try and use a different machine because the other one that I was using wasn't available. And I always do high rep stuff on bicep work because I just come off of it, and whatever I do with biceps, I just have a fucking disgusting pump. So, and I'm very weak. I always notice when I get a decent pump, my strength just drops off massively when doing biceps. But this exercise was pretty good. I thought I'd rock out the vest as well, see what we're looking at. Looking all right, just need a bit of a tan. That was today's session. I hope you enjoy the rest of the vlog, and make sure you fucking subscribe, okay? Interesting, very interesting trend. This fucking vest is, I mean, you can't see this from here, but this vest is way too small for me now, which is maybe a good thing. I probably mentioned in the voiceover that my rear delt, I don't know if you can notice any sort of inflammation or so, maybe from that angle, can you? Yeah, but my rear delt is painful when I do my back movements, even my chest pressing movements, you know, because I am using my upper back to like stabilize. And I notice it's significantly weaker on this side than what usually it's like 1 rep in between. So I'm left-handed for anyone who doesn't know. And normally I'm always been stronger by like 1 rep on my left hand. However, in today's session, it was like 3 or 4 reps stronger, which clearly shows that there's a level of inflammation there, which is, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it basically and just see what sort of happens, but I'm not injecting that testosterone anymore because it's giving me so much pain that it just isn't worth it, you know, it isn't worth that sort of thing. Anyway, let's give you a bit of an update. I'm gonna try and pose as best as I can. I am a little bit hairy as well because it's long fucking shaving, it really is. And sometimes the off season, just let yourself go just a little bit. So I'll show you where we're at. I'll try and pose because I'm a little bit restricted in terms of mobility, but of course we'll do the best we can, and we'll show you where we're at. Around about 85 kilos right now, so the heaviest that I've been probably in well over 1.5 years right now. 15 kilos above stage weight, like I said earlier. And yeah, you know, like, I think first of all, what I would just say is that it's not pretty. Like, I don't look at myself and go, wow, yeah, you know what, I'm really noticing the progress that I'm making in my physique. Like, to be honest with you, I look at my physique and I'm like, I'm not really seeing the progress. However, I always know when I diet down and get to stage lean condition, that's where I then see the progress. So it doesn't really matter what I look like now, as long as I'm enjoying training, I'm progressing, which I am. That's the main thing, okay? So anyway, waffling too fucking much. Let's show you a bit of an, oh fuck yeah, now let's show you a bit of an update. Yeah, I fucking hate the way that I look in my off seasons. I really don't like it. I don't pose as much as what I should. I am very guilty of like hiding away in my off season because I don't like the way that I feel or look, and then I start sort of winding myself up in my head. But a little bit of advice to you is that, look, you know, to look better, you've got to look worse. And every single time, like I said earlier, I've always got worse to look better. And I've always dieted down. I was like, why was I so fucking worried about the way that I was looking in my off season and doubting myself? As long as I know that I'm doing the work, as long as I'm turning up every single day and doing the best that I possibly can, that's all I can control. I can't control any other factors, okay? And this is what we do as humans. We worry about so many things out of our control. Just turn up, fucking enjoy it, train hard, and the results will do the talking if you are putting in the effort. The ones who walk the walk will show. The ones that don't do what needs to be done won't see the results, okay? And it's just you versus you. Are you better than what you was last time? Yes. Is this the best that I've ever looked at 85 kg? Yes. You know, it's by far the best that I've ever looked. So that's progress in itself, okay? So just something to think about, okay, for you guys. Anyway, fucking waffling. See you in a bit. This is not the one. And look how fucking dark it is when you come out of the gym now. Ugh, hate dark. Eve. Nins. Hello.
Hello.
That was so cute then. You said that's so cute. Right, first things first, when I get out of the gym is...
Whenever you say that, I always have flashbacks to your intro that you had in 2022.
First things first, let's talk about facts and work. That used to be a fucking banger. Always hand sanitizer. Keep one in your car, okay? Because the gym is fucking unhygienic. And trust me, I go into the boys' toilets and I know we're about to eat, but fucking hell, like people leave absolute messes. And that's fine.
Right.
Yeah, banging, absolutely banging. Yeah, people are very unhygienic, and you'll get ill if you don't look after yourself. So,
We don't have spoons.
we don't have spoons.
No.
Oh no. Shit. What do we do? They have plastic forks in there?
I don't know, do you want to go see?
I'll go see. Fuck's sake. Problems, eh? Acquired. That would have been fucking shit. I just eat it with my hands like an absolute animal. Good session?
Very good session.
Good. We've also got... Can I just... Actually, do your thing. No, I wasn't going to show that. I was going to show people the new square bar that's been released. I'll give you guys an exclusive YouTube review that nobody gives a fuck about. But they've got some... they got a new one out. Honeycomb and chocolate. So... give you a little taste test. I posted on Instagram, people saying it tastes a bit like the caramel one, so we'll see about that. Anyway, post-workout meal, we've got rice, chicken and green beans, sweet chili sauce and mustard.
Chili jam.
Chili jam sauce, sweet chili sauce, same thing. Is it the same thing?
No.
No, one's jam. Anyway, see ya. Wanna be ya.
The far post, so there's Bristol City Fountain.
Hello, come to the review. Honestly, I struggled eating that fucking... Have I got my mic on? Is it working? Yeah, it is. I struggled eating the jasmine rice. Don't know why. Appetite is not great today. Anyway, moving on. Give you a little taste test. Right, don't do this whilst driving, guys. Whilst it's pissing down. That's what it looks like.
Nice.
Get the honeycomb flavour straight away. Okay. I think it's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, I think you'll like that. Decent.
Where would you rate it?
Second. Chocolate always first for me. This second. Caramel and chocolate third, and then marshmallow fourth.
It was a 3.
Dead. It's going to conclude today's YouTube video. In the next one, I am going to record a Q&A, full day of eating. Could do a full day of eating, but I'm going to do a full Q&A because I haven't done a Q&A on this channel for a very, very long time. But in the meantime, if you've watched the whole video, comment down below sock. It's just a dirty old sock that I've just got on the side here that I need to get rid of. That would be so weird, just commenting sock. But if you have any questions, actually, drop us a message, drop us a comment with your question, and I'll answer it in the next YouTube video. But I really hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. Please don't forget to like, please don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next one.